Good afternoon and welcome to the 2023 Illinois Short Course Senior Championships hosted by Academy Bullet Swim Club here at the FMC Natatorium in sunny Westmont, Illinois.
Sunny!
I am Casey, the voice of Illinois Swimming. Sitting next to me is the noise.
Yeah!
Morning zoo we got going on here. Derek, we're gonna start the day off here with one of the most exciting events of all swimming, the 1650 freestyle. That would be 66 lengths of the pool, and roughly will take about 17 minutes for the ladies and maybe 16 minutes for the men.
Yes.
So, that being said, let's meet our swimmers. Right now we have in lane 1 from BR Ryle, Amelia Coffey. Lane 2 from Lions Aquatics, Avery Riley. Lane 3 from GSC, Ella Houston. In lane 4 from BR Ryle, Lily Nussin. Lane 5 from Barrington, Abby Hill. Lane 6 from Highland, Kayla Newman. Lane 7 from Reach, Hannah Johnson. Lane 8 from Academy, Audrey Lindstrom. And lane 9 from BR Ryle, Reagan Pasqualicchio. And they're off.
Pasqualicchio. I like that name.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't said that one yet this week.
No, there's so the way the 1650 works, they swim a bunch of heats in the morning, well, in the afternoon-ish.
Yep.
And that determines the top swimmers from the morning. These 9 swimmers you see here are the ones who came in with the fastest seeded time. That doesn't necessarily mean they're the fastest, right? Because somebody could have seeded at the slower seed to swim this morning because they want to focus on different events tonight, or do something along those lines.
Well, I know that
like a
Jenna Kerr, who
yes.
already swam it, posted it's going to be a pretty hard time to beat.
Yeah, I think she was about 16, right? 1650 something.
Yeah, if somebody beats her tonight, that's going to be an extraordinary swim for them. A side note of Jenna Kerr, I was talking to her coach, Rob Emery, who's we like to refer to as the distance king of Chicago.
Oh,
and
I thought we were talking about the heart rate monitor of Chicago.
That's right.
Yes.
Right. The heart rate monitor of Chicago. And he let me know a little known fact about Jenna Kerr. She assuming that she places in this race, she will have placed in the top 9 in every single freestyle event this weekend.
Oh.
And that's a tall feat.
That is tough because she is in the finals of the 100 free, the top 9 actually.
That's right.
She's the third seed there.
That's correct.
That's barring any disastrous disqualifications.
Correct.
Right.
She at least made it, assuming she, again, in this swim that she does, that she made it.
Yeah, that's an impressive feat, swimming from the 50 all the way through to the mile and being in the top 9.
In this state especially, absolutely.
Good for her.
So it looks like we got 3 front runners right out the gate who are just going for it. You got Houston, Hill, and Johnson.
Yeah.
All at 159, and 200 respectively.
So now, what strategy do you have for this race? Because this is
I like to use I call it the ninja strategy, where you pick them apart. Like you let the others, take off, and then slowly but surely you just kind of reel them in, kind of like you're fishing a little bit. Former swimmer of mine, Katie Nielsen, kind of came up with the word ninja. She's like, I felt like I was a ninja because I caught up to them all or whatever.
Because she was sneaky?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So
she was quiet and sneaky.
Quiet and sneaky. That's a good way of putting it.
I always tell the swimmers when we're doing jumps to land like a ninja.
Quiet. Yeah, that's
so they don't slam their feet into the ground. And
yeah. Whenever we do CrossFit, my coaches are always telling me that I need to land soft.
Maybe you need to not land, just step down. Just saying.
Well, I generally tend to, whatever I land on generally tends to break most of the time. So I got to work on that a little bit.
I can speak to that playing a little volleyball last night. My ankle's a little black and blue today. No big deal, though. It'll heal. Everything heals, just like everything cleans.
That's right. So it looks, these 3 are having
Yeah,
they're
they got
going
a nice
out
battle.
really nice.
I'm going to say that lane 3 there, Houston has a fairly strong kick, would you say, for this early in the race?
A nice, steady kick.
Yeah, but it's pretty early, I think, to I'm not sure that.
See, that's why I would tell my kids to kind of rest their legs for the first 500, build them up, the next one, and then crank it on those last 16 lengths, so to speak, or 26 lengths, I should say.
Right.
I usually tell them at the 50, it's time to go to work.
Yeah, 3 500s, 350s. So now, what are your thoughts on the kick in general
I'm a kick guy.
As a tool, because there's plenty of people out there who say that the kick does not provide much propulsion. It simply acts as a counter to the arms so that you're not spinning in the water.
I do not agree with that philosophy.
Okay.
I believe that the kick offers a dynamic propulsion that, if you look at the world's best swimmers, maybe not perhaps in distance, but in a sprint race, I would totally say that the kick is usually the driving force behind them. They usually have really strong legs, quads that are the size of Emmett Smith's.
Well, that's a little extreme. I don't think anybody that.
Well, or DK Metcalf for
nor
that matter.
do anybody know who Emmett Smith is anymore.
Oh, I'm sure there are people out there listening that do.
But it just seems like the faster the feet go, the faster the arms go. Would that be correct?
It depends on who the swimmer is. Sometimes some swimmers are locked in. They have a certain stroke rate that they do. The coaches give them a lot of work on their stroke count, making sure they get it, around 12, 13, 14 strokes of length. Other coaches like Charlie Yord from the Waves, they were doing 23, 24 strokes of length with absolutely no kick, and they saw results. So it just depends on how you train them, and it depends on who the swimmer is.
Sure. But always I've found what I've really found is typically the fastest kickers with a kickboard are not your fastest swimmers.
Think so?
That's what I've found.
Okay. I in my program, the fastest swimmers are always the ones who kick the fastest.
With a kickboard?
Yes, even with a kickboard. Although I will say that we try to stay away from the kickboards as much as we can. I like body position kicking. I love, we do a lot of 200s where you 50 on your back, side, stomach, other side, just making sure they get their natural feel for the water while they're kicking.
I was at a clinic a few years ago, and the coach was talking about Katie Ledecky. And Katie Ledecky is probably the premier distance swimmer in the world.
Yep.
Who could barely hold 100's kick on the 130.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she can't kick at all.
Well, so, Katie's.
I mean, it's a different animal, of course.
Right, correct.
We don't have a Katie Ledecky.
No.
Right? How do you get someone to be like Katie Ledecky? You get Katie Ledecky.
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted, I'd be like, hey, Katie, come on over.
Yeah.
You can be Katie Ledecky for our team.
That'd be great. Right. All right, so where are we at? We're approaching the 700 yards. So almost halfway.
Yep.
Almost halfway here, and we still got the 3-horse race here.
Small lead for
Nesson and
Hill.
We got Houston. Houston, Hill, and Johnson.
Yeah.
But
Hill's taking a little bit of a lead, but
seems to have pulled slightly ahead.
And I would say that Hill is primarily a puller.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, she has a kick to stabilize herself and keep her from over rotating, but she's all about tempo with that pull, and she's all about just getting through that water, similar to what we talked about with the Waves of earlier years. Whereas I would say you've got Houston down here in lane 3, who's got still a very solid kick going behind her.
Yeah, it looks like a 3 or a 4 beat kick is what she's got.
Yeah. The only thing, in a distance race like this, you've got to conserve the legs in the first part in order to be able to successfully control it and be able to move in that second part. So
absolutely, the legs will be the thing that exhausts and uses the most oxygen, uses the most energy, simply because of the size of the muscle within there.
Right. And, you know, the leg muscle, that's why I like to, I mean, I'm not sure how you train your swimmers, if you do a lot of kick or not. I generally tend to, like the first few weeks of the year, more than 50% of our workouts are kick.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot of kicking. I use kick more as a social tool.
Yeah, social kicks are my swimmers' favorite things, obviously.
Oh, yeah, right, because they don't have to kick very hard. So,
yeah.
This morning, just to update, Jenna Kerr went a 16:46, which is about a 30.5 on every 50. So, I'm not quite sure that we're not going to have
We're not
anybody.
Going to see that tonight.
And then in second place, our second fastest qualifier, or our second fastest swimmer from this morning was Burlington Bocos. That's a name.
Burlington is from a family of
swimming,
triathletes.
The swimming Bocoses.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't said their name at all yet this weekend,
yeah.
Really. Maybe in the 500 last
night? In the 500 we did.
Okay.
We talked about Burlington, yeah.
Yeah, but the Bocuses they are...
they're triathlete machines.
They are, absolutely.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think Preston is the father.
That is correct. Preston and Devin.
And then Devin, yes, they're very, very big fans of our webcasts here.
Well, I tell you what.
They tell us all the time.
I had the opportunity a couple of years ago. Bailey was actually it was last year at this meet, and Bailey ripped her suit, and we went over to Urban Tri-Gear, and they were able to fit us with a suit like within 20 minutes. So they really kind of saved Bailey, and she ended up swimming pretty well. She was always so nervous because of that suit, and so
sure.
I love the Bocuses.
Seems like you just gave some free advertising.
You know, the other thing that I found out, speaking of free advertising, is if you guys want some of the best donuts ever, you need to go to the Mix in Rockton.
The Mix?
The Mix, and that's where Brian McGuire gets those donuts.
He makes the donuts.
Correct. Yeah, it's time to make the donuts. He and the guy from old Dunkin' Donuts commercials.
Yes.
Time to make the donuts.
Yeah, Brian was telling me during COVID he actually he had more business than he could handle. He started a online delivery service of his donuts and couldn't make enough donuts fast enough. And was so far behind. He said it was crazy.
Maybe that's why he's got all that gray hair.
Yeah, and absolutely. I mean, he's growing it out. He's got a lot of gray hair.
I'll tell you what, Abby Hill is impressing the heck out of me right now. She's still going anywhere from 30-point highs to 31 lows. Yeah, and Houston is staying right with her, along with Johnson. I mean, they're not falling far off the pace at all of what they were doing.
Yeah, she's a 14-year-old, so she's a young up-and-comer. Many more years in this. Oh, and behind us
is the one and only great Pam Lowenthal of Illinois Swimming.
Mighty
the
Pam.
Mighty Pammers.
We are blessed.
I tell you what, Pam
amazing.
Just gave us some awesome sheets. I mean, I could probably put on some glasses and still not be able to read this.
This is the smallest font I've ever seen.
I got to tell you, I think this is font .25.
Thank you, Pam.
Hey, Pam. You're the best.
This is ridiculous. When we get our face cameras, because everybody wants to see what we look like.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what we always say? We got we got faces for radio.
Faces for.
That's right.
Yeah. So when we get our face cameras, everybody would be able to see how small this print is. But we thank you for that, Pam.
Yeah, Pam. Truly, you are a savior for us. We didn't have. The sheets that you gave us were 1 or 2 font. Now we've got .25. Right. Much better.
But thank you, Pam. But in all seriousness, Pam does.
Oh, Pam does
so
an amazing job. Nobody knows all of the behind-the-scenes stuff that she does, and she works really hard and does a great job at it. And I don't know where Illinois Swimming would be without her.
Well, it would definitely be a different place. That's for sure. We'd still be in Illinois,
not a good one.
Right. We'd still be in Illinois, but we'd probably be like Indiana.
Yeah. I'm going to decline to comment on the grounds that it might incriminate me. So it looks like Abby Hill still got this race.
She does, but
I mean,
31-0 there.
Houston is right there.
Houston has kind of picked back up the pace.
Yeah.
With Johnson, although Johnson
just won a 30.8.
That's her second 30
she's
in a row.
coming back. Yep, now it's a 51-53 mark, so now coaches are probably telling them to get moving. It's time to get those faster
about
splits
a 300 yards left.
Yeah. And it's funny because
Hill with 31-2, Houston a little slower. Johnson fell back
just a little bit.
The 31s there.
But, I mean, these three right now, lane 4, you've got Nesson, and in lane 6, you've got Newman. They're 4th and 5th, and
they're also
all about to get lapped.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, these three really took this and ran right from the start.
Yeah, coaches are not. I mean, the coaches are very happy with what they're doing right now. They're giving them the old thumbs up.
Yep.
Hill again with the fastest 50 split there, only by 100th though over Johnson.
Well, then you got Rob Emery over there. He's just standing there with his watch and that
pen in his mouth.
Yeah, with the pen in his mouth, of course, but also that really
awful.
awesome Aloha shirt. The word that came to my mind was ridiculous, but
it's a little ridiculous.
It fits Rob. It's almost as bad as those Tom Riemann shorts.
I'm not sure it fits,
but not
too
quite.
well. It fits his personality, but it may not fit him.
Well, I'm gonna.
That was more for the crew.
I'm more. I think that Rob would. I'm just glad he's got an undershirt. How about that?
Yes. You know who could take a lesson from that is
Todd.
Not you said it, not me. Todd, yes, yes.
Speaking of which,
His
I need to give a shout out to Todd's mom, who loves listening to our broadcast.
Oh, she does.
And every time I get a chance, I love talking to Mrs. Capon. She's been just a delightful person to talk to, and when I first started joining the broadcast, she came down. She's like, "Oh, I love you guys. You guys are so great." So
that's great. Yeah.
So, Mrs. Capon, I hope you're doing great.
She's been around swimming for a long time.
Oh man, I mean, how long ago did Todd swim? 97.
Yeah, in the 90s, mid-late 90s.
And he was an amazing swimmer. And then now you got Braden coming up, who's one of the best young up-and-comers in the state. We'll talk about him next week for sure.
Absolutely. So we have they're coming to their bell lap, right? The favorite sound of all distance swimmers right here.
Oh, I got to tell you, so my daughter this morning swam the mile.
Yeah.
And, she didn't have a really good swim. But, my gosh, she brought back that last 50 in a solid 30.
There is.
Look at that. Look at Johnson.
Yeah.
Look at that kick.
That kick
that
is
ridiculous kick. So
she is
Abby Hill
right there.
Look at Abby Hill now starting to make a kick. Oh my gosh! Look at that race. That is ridiculous.
Holy
awesome.
cow! Right there.
Holy rigamoly! Oh wow!
Just untouched.
17:02:57, 17:02:65. What an awesome swim, ladies!
That's a great swim. Great.
I mean, when you're less than a tenth.
Yeah. After 66 laps.
And then Johnson there at 17:05:33.
So unofficially, Jetta Kerr is the champion, followed by Hill in second, Houston in third. Johnson squeezed out Bocas for fourth.
Just by a couple seconds.
Just by 2 seconds there, and Bocas will move to fifth. But fantastic swimmer. Fantastic race.
And Abby Hill, how she's only 14, isn't she?
Hill is 14.
I mean,
Houston is only 15. So the
bright future for distance swimmers here.
Distance future as our final two swimmers here finish. Lindstrom from Academy and Riley from Lions. Coming to the finish, we will then move on to the gentlemen. Nice job, ladies.
So Side note from yesterday, 500, Kenneth Wills was swimming in lane 4, and he took out his first 50 pretty quick. He was like 24.4, and one of my comments was, well, somebody forgot to tell him that there's another 0 added to this race.
Yeah, that sometimes people can get a little excited.
Oh yeah, he took it out. He went guns a-blazing.
Well, that's
and he still went 4:37. Still
that's
got
awesome.
5th in the state. Absolutely.
So on to the men, 1,650-yard freestyle. This is event number 26 for those of you keeping track at home. We have the top 9 seeds here in lane 1 from Fox, Andrew Schmidt. Lane 2 from Academy Bullets, Ryan Lipnick. Lane 3 from Wolfpack, George Avoscu. Lane 4 from Bloomington, Kenneth Wills, the aforementioned Kenneth Wills.
The 50 man.
Let's see if he slows it down a little bit on this mile here. Lane 5, Barrington Swim Club, Rylan Ansel.
Artemis Zakachemny, by the way. I found that out today.
I'm pretty sure I've been saying it right the whole time.
You have been, but I wanted to make sure you knew that you were awesome.
Lane 6, Artemis Zakachemny from Palatine. Lane 7, Josh Fujimoto from Bloomington.
Fujimoto? Yeah, you might want to get a bigger font for your thing, buddy.
Lane 8 from Barrington, Noah Brereton. Lane 9 from Flying Fish. Haven't mentioned them very much today. The Jack Myers.
Boy, I tell you what, I can't believe Barrington's got a couple in the final.
Isn't that shocking?
I mean, really. Oh, Kenny's taking it? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, he's still out first.
He is first.
He's still first.
It looks like Ryland's going to take the lead right off the bat.
Yeah, so actually, though, Barrington in the mile took first and second.
Yes, they did.
Well,
I think they do that every year.
Out in a 21. Out of 20. Or sorry, 25. 25, 21. That would have been something.
I tell you what, if he takes it out in a 21.
Can you imagine?
Well, I mean, you saw that the other day from Vidar Karlbaum.
Yes.
When he took it out in that 21.3 and
in the 200,
in the 800 free relay.
Yes, yes, the 21 to 28.
Yes,
that was
that looked a little
painful.
Yes,
absolutely.
I kind of felt bad for Vidar.
Yeah, you get out that fast and everything just starts to
shut down,
tighten up real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick, learning that go out fast and try to stay fast doesn't work.
So Ryland, a junior, Kenneth Wills, a junior. I know Fujimoto's a senior heading to Kentucky in June. So George, I think he's a junior as well. Not sure if he's a junior or a sophomore.
He would be a young junior.
Young
16.
junior.
But I was a young junior. At
so
16.
was I. I didn't turn 18 until July.
I didn't turn 18 till I got you beat there. I turned 18 in December, the year after my senior year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you that brilliant that you skipped a grade?
Still am, actually. Still am. Just to have you know, yes.
I believe that you believe that.
I got a lot of people fooled, I feel.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you got me fooled, Case.
One of my greatest fears is that I'm not actually smart and people just feel bad for me.
Oh, people realize how dumb I am.
I don't think you're dumb. There's a difference.
Depends on the day.
Well, that's true. We could probably ask your daughter. See what she says.
Hey, Bailey, if you're listening,
Bailey,
let us know just
how
smart I am. It looks like Fuji's starting to take it out a little bit.
Pull away there slightly. I'm not 100% sure what happened this morning with the swim.
They don't have it updated, I don't think.
They do not have it updated.
For this or for the 400 free relay, so I'm not sure where people are placed from the relays or this mile.
Yeah, sometimes this meet mobile is not very mobile.
Looks like Fujimoto and Ryland are still holding 28s.
Yeah, that'll get you under 16 minutes, I think. 28-7,
28-8, 28-8 for Wills, too.
Yeah, 29-0 will get you right at 16 minutes if my, 15:59.
You mean if your brilliant calculations are correct?
If my brilliant calculations, if I math correctly. Math was never my strong suit, though.
Wait, you're a brilliant guy who doesn't do well at math?
I was a brilliant guy who did not do well at math.
Well, I was a dummy who was a genius at math.
I think they call that, I think you may be on the spectrum.
I'll give you the spectrum.
I think that is what that is. I think you might be on the spectrum.
Actually, the only thing I could do for math was geometry.
I love geometry.
So was I. I mean, it was the only thing I could do. You give me algebra, trig, or whatever.
Yeah. Shapes just made sense, didn't they?
Yes.
There's a beauty to the geometric
patterns. Couldn't agree with you more. So they're still under 29s.
Yeah, we are close. This was the first 500 here. As they're approaching the wall here for the finishing the first 500.
Fujimoto should be out about 4:44, roughly, maybe 4:42. Excuse me. 4:42, 4:43, 4:44.
28 lows here. So that's really.
I'm waiting.
Really
I'm betting around length 30 to 34. Ryland's going to start making a little bit of a move.
Okay. They do like to negative split their races at Barrington. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And negative split.
Well, I mean, if you watched Baccaro's 1,000 the other day, Fujimoto was ahead of him at the 500. I want to say it was 4 seconds, and Baccaro caught him on that last 500, and I'm going to look that up right now just to see where they were at. Because it was a good race. I mean, they both.
Yeah. The Thursday night.
Yeah. So you had Baccaro, who at the 500 was at 4:39. And then you had Fujimoto, who was at the 500 at 4:36. So about a 3-second difference. And then Luke's all of a sudden started going 27s and.
Okay.
So I'd say, 33, Ryland starts to pick it up a little bit, assuming he can keep his cap on.
Yeah, that is a problem for, I've noticed that a lot for swimmers lately.
Yes.
More so than usual.
Yeah. I always have my kids double cap
sure.
with a latex underneath because the latex helps keep that silicone from slipping.
But maybe that just means more and more gentlemen are moisturizing their hair.
Either that or they just have too big of heads. With your brain, obviously you'd know about that.
I do have a big head. Measure 7.5.
That's it?
Well,
mine's 8.
You got an 8?
Yeah.
I don't
actually 7 and 7 3/4, but
that's large.
I have a large dome.
Yeah.
But with no brain.
I don't know that brain size necessarily correlates to
intelligence. It sure doesn't. I can tell you that without hesitation. Brain size does not necessarily mean that you're smart.
I mean, elephants have pretty big brains.
Well, mine might be bigger.
Than an elephant?
Yeah. Just I don't use it as well as they do. Oh, still 28 twos for Ryland and Fuji.
Anselm dropped down into the 28 twos. Hey, if you're listening, and I know that some people are because I'm watching it as we have 73 people.
Well, to 73 people
tuned in to listen to the voice and the noise and watch this men's 1650. Drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. And if we like and subscribe and hit the little bell to get the notification that we are live. We just lost somebody. Somebody didn't like whatever I was just
apparently,
saying.
Yeah. Well, it's because you were talking too much and they didn't hear me.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, of course.
Well,
so
do have 2
they're
likes
at
so
740 something at the halfway point.
740 something?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that
right there was 801 for Fujimoto, and 8:04. Both of them in the 28s still. Kenneth Wills dropped off just a little bit. He's 29.2, but still pushing to beat his time that he has in here. His time right now, 16:22.38. Josh looks like he's in cruise control. I mean, he's hitting 28 lows every time. Ryland starting to. All right. Pam Lowenthal giving us some big copy.
No, those are the.
I know.
Okay.
But we got big copy. I just wanted people to know that Pam. And I believe Ryland has lost his cap.
Yeah, and sometimes when swimmers do that, they actually will start picking up the pace simply because they're not worried about it anymore. It's very simple.
Because they're no longer panicked.
Correct.
Yep.
Like their worst fear has been realized. And I don't know that that's really their worst fear.
It was my daughter's worst fear. My oldest daughter, Ashton, was actually seated first in the long course mile, her last ever age group state. And at length 15, her cap came off. At length 17, her ponytail came out. And so she was swimming basically with her long hair.
Oh, yeah. And that could be tough.
Oh, yes. Mr. Bertulis, I think we can handle that. And thank you to St. Charles. We love our St. Charles swimmers. So.
Yeah, John the age group coach. I wonder if he usually listens to these. And
Big Johnny C.
Johnny C. Him and his wife.
We'll see him next week.
They love to sit in their basement and listen to the live broadcast. That's what he's told me.
Then great.
Maybe that's what she's told me.
Okay, fair enough.
That's what she's told me.
I'm not saying anything.
Where is Mr. Charlie Tracy?
Charlie Tracy. Okay, so for those of you who don't know who Charlie Tracy is, Charlie Tracy apparently has some really ridiculous shorts. They're almost Tom Riemann-esque. In there. Yes, I mean, and that's saying a lot. If you look over at Tom over there on the bench with those ridiculous plaid shorts, yeah.
Well, those shorts have lasted his coaching career.
I believe that's like his fifth pair.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe he buys them in bulk.
Okay.
Wow. 10:52 at the 11:50.
11:50.
Yeah.
Yes. 28.2 still by Fujimoto.
28.8 for Anselm. It looks like he's fallen off the pace a little bit. Josh Fujimoto, it might have Matt Elliott's first ever state championship as a coach. I know that he won a lot of them as a swimmer.
Yeah, he was quite a good swimmer.
Yeah, I mean,
decent.
Yeah, he was okay.
If you consider, did he hold the state record at one point?
Many of them.
Especially in breaststroke.
Yes. Although I will say this. I did not know this until last week when we were down at regionals. Matt Elliott, 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Paw record for the mile, 16:30. And, people know Matt Elliott is an IMer and a breaststroker, but, I mean, Matt Elliott was the all-around swimmer, minus the backstroke. I don't think he ever set any backstroke records.
Okay. Yeah, and he went on to swim at Florida, correct?
That is correct. He swam there for 4 years for Greg Troy.
Thank you, Greg Troy. Yes. Caleb Dressel's coach?
Yes, sir.
Who I wonder, where is Caleb Dressel these days?
Caleb Dressel right now is recovering from a surgery.
He's been out for a long time.
So we had a Fitter Faster clinic down in Peoria.
Okay.
And our clinician was Drew Loy, who has been swimming with Caleb Dressel down in Florida for a couple of years. And I believe he's down now out in Arizona. But he was telling us that Caleb Dressel, that huge vertical that Caleb Dressel has and all that stuff, he did it all on a bum ankle. He had to have surgery to repair something that was wrong with his ankle.
So every race, he was essentially swimming in pain.
Yes.
That is something spectacular.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was already spectacular, but you've seen how he pushes off a block or pushes off the wall. You've seen the video of his vertical.
Correct.
And then
something
to be able to do that.
Like 48 inches.
48 inches. I think the only person that I know of in this time that's even come close is DK Metcalf.
That's the second shout out for DK Metcalf.
I love that guy. Do you remember when he ran down Buda Baker?
I do not.
You ought to look that up sometime.
I'm a swim coach. I'm not a football guy.
Well, you should be.
I should be.
Yeah.
I'm big enough.
Coaching on a name?
By all means, I need coaching on a name.
200 back, lane 2, heat 2.
For men or women?
Women.
Liepa Naira.
Yep.
Liepa? Epa.
Yep.
Okay, good. Naira.
Just like it's spelled.
Great. So we've screwed that up all weekend, so, hey, thank you. Much appreciated.
I read these things off. I'm like, oh, my God. It's like, knowing like 8 different languages.
Yes, of course he's
Of course we're live.
He's all natural. Yes, Noah. Very much a natural athlete, if that's your question.
Yes.
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 Oh, he's a ridiculous natural athlete. I bet he could have played basketball.
He could have.
Fujimoto's running away with this.
Yeah, 28-4 again.
I mean, he's been in 28-2 to 28-4 mode the entire race.
Yeah, he's got just 100 left. Is that correct?
Yeah.
He's got 100 left.
Well, 75 now, but I mean, yeah.
His
stroke,
his tempo has increased.
His seed time of 16:25 is going to get obliterated.
He's going to go 27 on this 50. And then there's the 28-2. I thought he was a 27, but
yeah, he looked it.
He's going to go, he's going to crush his seed time. And
Kenneth Wills is still going. Matt's going to have, we don't know what happened this morning, so we don't know for sure that Josh Fujimoto is actually going to be the winner because we don't know what the preliminary heats. But 15:36 from a 16:25. That is a heck of a swim.
Very strong swim.
Yeah. Well done, Josh.
Well
Rylan
done,
Anselm.
Josh. Well done to Matt, too.
Absolutely.
As the coach. Well done. And Anselm with a 15:44 coming in 10 seconds under his seated time.
Kenneth Wills, his time 16:26. He went 15:53. They must be doing something right down there in Bloomington.
They're doing all right, yeah.
And Zachary Chemney, 16:06.90. Dropped a little bit of time, about 8 seconds.
Well, Fujimoto with a solid swim. Very well done. Also, while we have a minute while everybody is finishing, thank you to all the officials who spend a very long time here for the whole weekend.
I told Bill I'd give him a shout out, on the air, because Bill Chanel, who's our meet ref, and he here goes Rylan getting his cap. He's got to go all the way down to the bottom to get his cap.
Yeah, this is a deep pool.
Hey, that's a nice recovery cool down.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh yeah. That's a pretty deep pool right there. It's 14 feet. That puts some pressure on your ears.
You'd have to blow. I'd have to clear the air. I'd have to clear the air out of my ears there. I'd have to relieve the pressure.
Oh yeah, you'd have to hold your nose and yeah, I know.
And blow, I think.
That's
essentially.
Yep.
Do you ever have your swimmers tell them to go down and smell the bottom of the pool? That's a fun one.
I have not yet, but I will.
You should try that.
Oh, absolutely.
Every once in a while, some swimmer will be like, I don't think it smells bad. You're like, it smells awful. And then they go down there, and then they come up, and their eyes they're burning. They're like, that burn, coach. I'm like, I know.
And we got a little bit of an equipment problem in lane 3.
Oh.
Straps are a little.
So this is event 27, the women's 200-yard backstroke. C final here. We have lane 1, Madison Pavoris from Reach. Lane 2, Kayla Brock from FMC. Lane 3, Lainey Chen from Rise. Lane 4, Amelia Willis from Mundelein. Lane 5, Jenna Williams from St. Charles. Lane 6, Kate Burles from Palatine. Lane 7, Remy Bocas from Rise Aquatics. Lane 8, Allie Straub from Bloomington. And lane 9, Nanoka Kubota from FMC.
From what I understand, PJ Nolan is natty.
Yeah, well, no, he said he's not.
Noah, my opinion on the tattoos, I think they're funny. I love them. Those are pretty good tattoos.
Remy Bocas is going to Indian River, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Indian River is a strong community college.
Yes, they've been national champions for a long time.
Noah Batulis is dropping some knowledge here on the chat. We appreciate that.
No, you keep it up. By the way, Noah, I assume a relative of yours is Nojus. How is that pronounced? We would love to know that. So I was calling him Noyes. I think Casey might have been calling him Nojus. If you could let us know how you pronounce that, that would be incredible. It looks like Williams is out nice, 59.3 at the 100 here.
Yeah, all these ladies roughly 206 this morning. And
looks like they didn't get the pad set for the first 50.
Yeah, they forgot to switch to the next event on the screen there is
so they're going to miss their first 50.
No juice.
No juice, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Noah.
Appreciate that. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and hit the bell. Hit the bell for the notifications when we go live.
Hit the bell.
Next weekend, we're going to be in Hobart, Indiana.
Hobart, Indiana.
Doing the age group championships.
Age group.
11-12s and 13-14s. One of the fastest age group meets in the nation.
Country. And it's going to be ridiculous. I mean, these kids that we got coming up are seriously.
They are fast. As we finish the race here.
I mean, she's led from start to finish.
Williams from St. Charles with a 204.
Nice
well done.
drop.
Well done, St. Charles.
Yeah, we got to give the St. Charles a shout out.
Well, they finally gave us a reason.
John, that was not me. That was all Case.
So, Heat 2, B final. Women's 200-yard backstroke. Lane 1, Mara Walker.
Yep.
I was getting there. Mara Walker
I didn't want you to
from
forget.
Bloomington. Lane 2, which we just learned earlier.
Yes.
Liepa Nayura from Hinsdale.
Yes.
Lane 3, Claire Conklin, Academy Bullets. Lane 4, Amelia Murphy from Academy Bullets. Lane 5, Anya Melson from St. Charles. Lane 6, Gianna Capello from Hinsdale. Lane 7, Lauren Priest from FMC. Lane 8, Clara Krogman from Mundelein.
That's the second Mundelein tonight.
Second one in the backstroke. Well done. And lane 9, Evelyn Mulvihill from Rise Aquatics. Thank you for smashing that bell.
Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. So I was talking about this backstroke start yesterday, and I'm curious to get your knowledge or your opinion on this. When you have the kids set themselves up, do you have them with their hips and their bottom more towards their ankles, or do you have them more away?
I like I like to have a straight line from the hips to the shoulders.
Okay.
So
you keep them out a little bit.
If their shoulders are pushed back a little bit, I don't want them pulling themselves up close, because that tends to. They get too high then, and they're pushing down instead of into the wall.
And they also have more distance to travel.
Yeah, I need them to push into the wall, not down on the wall.
Right.
And that's, the ledge helps that a little bit. But
Mulvihill out there, nice, setting the tone early.
Yeah, I also like their head to be back a little bit. So.
And then Claire Conklin second, both of them out 59.5, 59.8. Yeah, I like their head to be back, too. I definitely don't want their chin on their chest.
Correct. correct. And thank you, Pamela. We appreciate your patronage. We are pretty great, though.
What's Pamela's last name?
Wu.
Wu? Pamela Wu. Thank you. Much appreciated. Man, we got an outside smoke here. Mulvihill, 31.6. If she holds that pace, she'll go 2:03. This morning, she was 2:05.
2:05.6.
So hopefully she can keep those legs digging.
As she hits this last 50 here. She's at about a 146.
Yeah, she can be 2:02, 2:03 here.
Having a solid performance this evening.
I love outside smokes. A lot of fun to watch.
They are outside. They are
Thank you, sir.
Definitely they're fun and they're always exciting when somebody.
So Mulvihill 2:02.5. Really nice last 50 too.
Yeah, that was
faster than her third.
That was a well.
I mean, she led from start to finish.
Well done swim there. And here we go.
Here we go.
To the A final.
A final.
Little bit of
great music.
I think we could
walk out to.
And got the audience cheered for it too. They're pumping their fists and.
Oh, I think they really like this song.
They all do. Especially
the
kids.
Is this a little Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Well, this is a mix of the Mix-a-Lot.
Okay.
So this is Sir Mix-a-Mix-a-Lot.
Sir Mix-a-Mix-a.
So, Heat 3A final. Lane 1, Abby Uhl from Reach. Lane 2, Emma Overall from Hinsdale. Speaking of, Hinsdale does have the overall lead of the team race.
They sure do.
They sure do.
And I don't think they're going to relinquish it anytime soon.
No, they will hold on to that today. Isabella Ramos from Rise Aquatics. Lane 4, Nicole Burton from St. Charles. Lane 5, Vera Connick, Palatine, who you mentioned on Friday as being a great backstroker.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
She's our top
Not
seed
only that,
today.
she's a great kid.
Lane 6, Lauren O'Connor from Academy Bullets. Lane 7, Mary Grace King from Lake Forest. Lane 8, Emma Darling from
She's the
Scout.
darling of the group.
Lane 9, Soph Tujanelis from Rise Aquatics.
So if anybody listening knows the name, how to pronounce Tujanelis,
so
please feel free to
I think
let
we
us
did
know.
all right. Tujanelis. I think we're all right. As the swimmers get
there
in
you
the
go thinking
water
again.
Here. I think PJ asked too many questions about people and their natural abilities.
Is he asking if somebody's natty again?
Nicki Minaj.
I'm going to go with no on that one.
She is not natural.
Nah.
She has some enhancements, I believe.
Boy, Burton had some really nice underwaters on that start. But Vera Connick, I mean, she just
up early, though. Earlier than most.
I tell you what, you missed out last night.
I did.
Gal from McGuire Aquatics, Gracie Colvin, just look, her underwaters on her backstroke were incredible.
Were they?
So I believe they're heading to NCSA's.
Yes.
So they skipped out today after this morning. They took off.
Well, those don't start till next week.
Mm.
A week from.
But they swam this morning and then scratched tonight so that they could
take
go
the
and
rest.
get ready for.
Take the rest. I understand.
Yep. But man, Vera, I mean, her backstroke is just so smooth.
Yeah, out to 55.
She went a 55 in her backstroke yesterday.
Out fast.
Come on, girl.
She
keep it going.
Getting out after it.
Boy, Lauren O'Connor's starting to push now too. Look at her. Now, that's one stroke too many into the wall. She turned like she was 4 inches
we
tall.
talked about the other day. Too many swimmers take an extra stroke into the wall.
you got to know your stroke count. And if you guys feel like you're getting too close to the wall, make sure you guys start working on taking one stroke less. You don't have, depends on your speed. It depends on how tall you are. You know, as you grow, your stroke count's not going to be the same as it was when it was 14.
Yeah, Vera with a 30, she may have overswam that first 100 a little bit, but she's hanging tough.
She's definitely going under.
She has, she could stand to take one less stroke on her turn.
She was 2:01.6.
She's going to go under for sure. But the question is, how far under?
157, 157.47.
So 2.5 seconds.
Yep.
31-0 on that last 50.
Oh, and O'Connor just missed breaking.
Just missed.
20009. King, Mary Grace King right behind her, 20075.
Okay, Sophia T. Unellis.
T.
Unellis.
Excellent. Thank you to
Soph
T. Unellis, who just swam, told us what her name is.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Soph.
Who's still in the water,
Nice
actually.
shooting, Tex.
Well done. That must be that Neuralink that Elon Musk is putting in people.
You what?
She's
Elon's a go-getter.
She is already inserted.
I think this is probably our greatest broadcast
This,
ever.
so far is shaping up to be
Minus.
do we have
some no shows.
Do we have some alternates? Do we have any alternates?
Frankie Adams and Maxim Kolbanov.
Wow.
Who?
Interesting. Both those shows are named Ian. So Ethan. God.
Are you sure you don't need glasses?
Oh. I don't even know what I was looking at. Anyway. Oh, it's her parents. It's Soph's parents. Sophia's parents.
I certainly hope so.
Well, that's what she wanted to specify.
Is Soph's mom named Soph?
I don't know. She's smiling at us, though, so she enjoys it.
Okay.
All right, lane 1, who's not there? Lane 2, Jake Bolda, Academy Bullets. Lane 3, Bryce Loger from Reach. Lane 4, Michael Bolins from Reach. Lane 5,
Michael's out.
Hedrick from Academy. Lane 6, Matt Johnson from Mavericks. Lane 7, Nathan Lindstrom from Academy. Lane 8, Joe Broadway from Mavericks.
Joey Broadway.
That's 2 Maverick swimmers here in the finals. Good job.
I still love that name.
Joe
Joey
Broadway. Yeah, that's a solid name.
That is a good name. Mr. and Mrs. Broadway, you did well.
Well, I mean, yes.
Well, I tell you what, Bolins took it out like a champ, but he's starting to struggle here a little bit. No, he's not. Never mind. I'm going to shut up.
Not quite sure what lane 3 is doing, though.
Lane 3 is
we won't even acknowledge a lane 3 unless he's just swimming as a cool down. Did he just swim the mile?
He did not.
No, he did not. He just must be upset that he's swimming. Thank you.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Look at this comeback.
Out there in lane 7.
Yeah, we got Lindstrom. He's going to end up taking this, maybe. Yep. Lindstrom, 154.0.
Great finish by Lindstrom.
Great finish.
29.0, 154.07. Second place, Bolins, 154.36. And
29.0 on that last split for Lindstrom.
That was
nice.
a great swim.
And then Joey Broadway.
Joey Broadway.
Joey Broadway.
154.8. All right, on to the we are nailing the Lithuanian names according to Soph. T. Unellis. Thank you.
Unellis.
Well, neither one of us are Lithuanian. I'm a little Eastern European. I did the 23andMe.
I would never have guessed that with the name Noddick.
So
I think the first time I met you, I called you Casey Hanatiuk.
That's quite right.
Yes.
Lane 1, Pablo Pareja from FMC. Lane 2, Drake Shield from Hinsdale. Lane 3, Evan Wachula from Swift. Lane 4, Antonio Aguirre from Reach. Lane 5, Carson Converse from Riptide. Lane 6, Kadel Sazik from YWCA Flying Fish. Lane 7, Tomas Adomaitis from FMC. Lane 8, Kasparis Venslauskis from Reach. And lane 9, Caleb Yadau from FMC. Great swim. Great start. Oh, we got a Bocus in the chat.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, Burlington.
Burley? Burley's in there? All right, Burley. How you doing? You living the dream?
Aren't we all living the dream?
You had a nice smile earlier today. Oh, I got a nice shout out here from Devin, the mom. Thanks for the shout out. Let me know if you ever need anything. Don't worry. We will definitely let you know, Devin. Much appreciated for helping save Bailey last year.
So out first, Carson Converse. To the first of the wall to 75. Coming into the 100 here, he's going to be probably
about a half body length ahead.
Yeah, flipping at a 53, 53.9 there on his first.
54, 55 for Venceslas.
His training partner, Leah Hayes, not a bad training partner to have.
I'd be okay with that, except for the fact that she beat me every time. But
yeah,
if I got better, then I don't think I'd mind.
Right. So Converse trying to hold on to this lead here going into the 150
Looks
mark.
Like Sazik is
making a move. Sazik coming close on his heels, actually outsplit him there.
0.2.
29-2 to a 29-0. But we'll see if Converse can finish this race as we head into the final 25 yards. Converse and Sazik
they are neck
flipping.
And neck.
Converse with a short underwater.
And Sazik took advantage.
Finishing strong here. Looks like he's going to get him right at the end. Reach for the wall. 152.61 by Sazik.
52.95 by Converse.
28-8.
Looks like one. Shield from Hinsdale's pretty excited.
Did he get a? Must have got
probably got a national cut.
NCSA.
Apparently his family's pretty happy too.
Oh, they're down there.
Yeah. Oh, they're down there.
Oh, we're all fans here.
Hey, great job.
So
we got a little Rocky coming up.
Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, from Rocky 3.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, the people on the broadcast can't hear it because of copyright law.
Of course they can't.
Copyright law.
You know what? I'll call Sly, see if he'll allow us to use it next time.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, I don't think Sly sings this, but
yeah, but it's his movie.
Anyway,
he beat Clever Lang.
Copyright law, much like bird law. You know bird law? Do you know bird law?
Jim
no.
Bird Law?
No.
Okay,
bird law from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Charlie. I've never watched that show.
That's disappointing.
I'm not a huge Danny DeVito fan.
Do not think I like you as much anymore.
Well, you never did anyway, so I mean.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
Lane 1, Nate Harris, Hinsdale.
Don't forget lane 4.
I won't. Lane 2, Drew Watson, Reach. Lane 3, Luke Picaro, Barrington. Lane 4, Charlie Tracy from Wolfpack. Lane 5, Evan Conti from Academy Bullets. Tracy with the tat that apparently makes you swim faster. Lane 6, Jaden Heinlein from Reach. Lane 7, Simon Majkowski.
Simon Mikowski.
Majkowski from Academy. Lane 8, Henry Guo from Hinsdale. Lane 9, Jaden Camilla from Hinsdale.
Don't forget about the awesome shorts of Charlie Tracy, too, that we're supposed to shout out.
Oh, the Charlie Tracy shorts.
Charlie Tracy shorts. Was that PJ who told us to?
I think that was Noah. Noah's.
Bertulis?
Yeah.
Okay. See, so you see how the different, you have some that are closer and some that are out further.
Thanks for the feedback on the camera. We will work on potentially getting into that, but
feedback on the camera.
We need a bigger bigger angle.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I thought they were talking about our faces on the camera.
We do need
they'd want to see.
People want to see our faces on the camera.
I mean, I tell you what, I'd love to see me.
Lane 7.
25-1.
Out front.
Mikowski.
Top seed this morning, Evan Conti with a 147.94.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Well, there's a lot of we got five swimmers under 150 this morning. So it was a tough swim just to get in here. But Majkowski still out in front, 52-1 on that 100.
52.5 for
So he went
Heinlein.
25-27.
And then Tracy right behind 52.7. I mean, it looks like Mikowski's separating himself from the rest of the field.
Trying to play the villain here, but
he's starting to tighten up a little bit.
Well,
this could be a very interesting 50.
27-2, 27-0 by Conti on that 50.
Yep. Conti's bringing it.
So you
Back
got a couple
swimmer.
teammates here, Majkowski and Conti, and Heinlein trying to play spoiler.
I'm going
to stop the first second finish here by Academy, but I don't think there's quite enough space.
Yep. Looks like it's going to be Mikowski. Third is going to be Charlie.
Yeah, third here.
No,
Bucaro.
Yeah, Bucaro with a great finish.
Yeah, Majkowski, 147.03. Conti improving on his morning swim to a 147.47. And Bucaro third with a 148.17 with a fantastic last 50 there.
5 guys under 149.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
what I was talking about the other day, how good this state is from top to bottom.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, amen, brother.
All right. Well, that brings us to our first break.
So keep sending us great feedback.
Please share this on your timelines wherever you share, so we get more people to listen. We're going to go to the awards shortly here, and we will be right back. awards. Event 25, women 1650-yard freestyle. Your ninth place finisher from Academy Bullets, Cami Mayo. In eighth, from Highland Park, Kayla Newman. In seventh, from McGuire Aquatics, they're not just sprinters, Ursula Koch. In sixth, from BR Ryle, Lily Nesson. In fifth, from FMC, Burlington Bocus. That be why she's not on the podium. In fourth place, from Reach, Hannah Johnson. In third, from Glenbrook, Ella Houston. Your runner-up with a time of 17:02:57 from Barrington, Abby Hill. And your champion from this morning with a time of 16:46:68 from Barrington Swim Club, Jenna Kerr. And we're going to shortly award the Illinois Swimming distance champion, distance swimmer. They take the results of the 500, the 1,000, and the 1650, and you crown your distance champion. I believe that's my understanding. I don't know if they're going to do that or if they're going to do the boys or the men first. But we will be right back. And the awards for the men. Event 26, 1650 freestyle. In ninth place from St. Charles, Will Dumeyer. In eighth from Barrington, Noah Brereton. In seventh from BR Ryle, Corey Beard. In sixth, the YW Flying Fishes, Jack Myers. In fifth from Wolfpack, George Avascu. In fourth from Palatine, Artemi Zakarchemny. In third from Bloomington, Kenneth Wills. In second from Barrington, Ryland Anselm. And your champion with a time of 15:36:50 from Bloomington Normal, Josh Fujimoto. champions in the women's 200-yard backstroke. In 9th place from Scout Aquatics, Emma Darling. In 8th place from Reach, Abby Uhl. In 7th from Hinsdale, Emma Overall. In 6th from St. Charles, Nicole Burton. In 5th from Rise Aquatics, Sophie T. Junelis. In 4th place from Rise Aquatics, Isabella Ramos. In 3rd place from Lake Forest, Mary Grace King. In 2nd place from Academy Bullets, Lauren O'Connor. And your champion with a time of 1:57.47 from Palatine Swim Club, Vera Connick. PJ, I'm glad you're feeling better. DeMarcus, Tyrone, thanks for joining us. Thank you for sharing. Like and subscribe. Smash that bell. And then you smash the bell. And the awards, Sophia T.U. Nellis. The awards for the men's 200-yard backstroke. In 9th place from Hinsdale, Jaden Gamilla. In 8th from Hinsdale, Nate Harris. In 7th from Reach Aquatics, Drew Watson. In 6th from Hinsdale Swim Club, Henry Guo. In 5th from Reach, Jaden Heinlein. In 4th from Wolfpack, Charlie Tracy. In 3rd from Barrington, Luke Bucaro. In 2nd from Academy Bullets, Evan Conti. In 1st, with a time of 1:47.03 from Academy Bullets, Sizimon Majkowski.
Go Mickey Mousky. I love these guys. These guys are great.
Nobody cheats in swimming.
And in response to your question, Noah, was I ever a 5,400 breaststroker? Yes, I was at the 75. I was a 54 at the 75.
Good job. On to the event 29, women's 100-yard freestyle.
This promises to be a great event.
Here at the FMC Natatorium. Hosted by Academy Bullets.
Academy.
The Illinois Short Course Senior Championships. I'm Casey, the voice of Illinois swimming.
And I'm
this is
Derek,
Derek,
the noise of Illinois swimming. Illinois swimming.
Welcome back. We're about to go some live action. This 100 free is shaping up to be a very fast event here tonight. The state record is a 47.89, which is really fast.
That's pretty darn ridiculous.
That's probably faster than the boys on this chat, I'm thinking. I don't know. I have no idea who they are. Just but they're talking smack about my Notre Dame swimming. I'm going to shoot right back.
Don't be talking smack about Notre Dame swimming.
Anyway, I'm not sure what the holdup is, but there is a holdup. So while we're waiting, I will attempt to go through the names and try not to butcher them. Lane 1.
T and Ellis.
Highland Park. Oh. That's what we're doing.
Oh, okay. So we are going to do the awards for the distance people.
The distance awards, the distance award winners. So.
Okay. Let's check.
Oh, the 400 IM is also included in that. The 1650, the 1,000, the 500 free, and the 400 IM. So 9th place, Jenna Hendrickson from Wheaton. Hannah Johnson from Reach is 8th. In 7th, Hinsdale Swim Club, Emma Overall. In 6th place from Academy Bullets, Anna Doherty. In 5th place from Lake Forest, Mary Grace King. We have a tie for 3rd, Abby Hill from Barrington and Ella Houston from Glenbrook. From BR Ryle, Lily Nesson. And your winner for the distance event champion from Barrington Swim Club, Jenna Kerr.
Jenna Kerr, she's from Canada, and she made it top. Oh, I found that out today as well.
She's from Canada?
Well, she was born in Canada, I should say.
Oh.
Oh, Brian Tracy behind us. I better watch my mouth, I guess.
On the guys' side, in 9th place from FMC, Parker Chan. In 8th place from St. Charles, Will Dumeyer. In 7th from Scout, Ben Longway. In 6th place from Wolfpack, George Avascu. In 5th place from St. Charles, Kyle Algrim. In 4th from Barrington, Luke Bucaro. In 3rd from Palatine, Artemi Zakarchemny.
Well done.
In 2nd from Bloomington,
nice,
Kenneth Wills.
Yeah.
And your distance champion on the guys' side from Bloomington Normal, Josh Fujimoto.
Nice. Well done to my brethren from down in central Illinois for Bloomington Normal. Shout out to Matt Elliott. Great job coaching those guys.
And we are on to the 100 free.
Yes, we is.
Heat 1, C final. Did I already go through these?
You did not.
Lane 1, Brooke Eliason from Highland Park. Lane 2, Kenna Malinowski from Bloomington. Lane 3,
who I might add is the only one who doesn't have a
Sarah
tech suit on.
Juris from Neptune. Lane 4, Bella Fontana from Reach. Lane 5, Stephanie Karova from Patriot. Lane 6, Claire Conklin from Academy Bullets. Lane 7, Olivia Moore from Academy. Lane 8, Lainey Chen from Rise. And Lane 9, Jasmine Morgan from Wolfpack.
Little side note here. Yesterday, Claire Conklin and Kenna Malinowski had to do 2 swim-offs in order to determine who was going to swim in the B final and the C final of the 50 free yesterday.
Oh, those, nothing more exciting than a swim-off.
Yeah, especially when you get to do 2 of them.
Right.
So they did it right before the relays in the morning, and then they did it right after the relays in the morning.
That is pretty exciting. So we are
Looks like
out.
Conklin's out there already.
Well, they're all. This is every swimmer roughly 50. This
Out
heat is
24.9s.
only separated by about a half second.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a very tight race and a very tight finish here as we hit the 75. And
I'd say lane 4 and lane 8
6,
are the 2 that
lane
I
8,
saw.
Chen with the lead here. Is she going to hold on? They
Claire
go to
Conklin,
the finish.
Yep, it looks like it's going to be Chen Conklin.
Looks like it's going to
and
get. Oh, yes,
Fontana
Chen.
with the nice finish.
Chen, 52.28. Fontana, 52.40. And Conklin, 52.43. Nice job,
That is
ladies.
some good swimming.
For the B final. In lane 1 from Rise, Jaya Verapaneni. In lane 2 from Hinsdale, Lainey Devine. In lane 3 from Swift, Isabella Rosenbergus. In lane 4 from Hinsdale, Maggie Adler. In lane 5 from Lake Forest, Mary Grace King. In lane 6 from Rise Aquatics, Sophia
Tuanellis.
T.U.
Nellis, yes.
Sophia T.U. Nellis. In lane 7 from Patriot, Abby Collins. In lane 8 from Patriot, Isabella Wilhelm. And in lane 9 from St. Charles, Izzy
Bew. Nice.
B.U. All these ladies, 52-0, the top seed, 52-7 is ninth. Oh, a couple girls jumped on that one for sure. Lane 3 and lane 6.
was definitely pretty quick.
Looked from this angle, but of course, we may not have gotten that correct.
Yeah, unofficially. There you go.
But out fast, out first, Abby Collins from Patriot.
Yep.
But everybody's right there. She's
24-8, 24-9, 24-9.
25-0.
Looks like Mary Grace is starting to pull out front a little bit.
Yeah, you knew she'd be able to finish with her distance pedigree.
And
That's
it
for
looks
sure.
like
So King is going to take this.
Ellis.
And then T.U. Ellis is right behind her, but in lane 7, Collins.
Yeah.
Oh, T.U. Ellis.
Oh, yeah.
King,
51-3.
36.
Wow.
Big drop. T.U. Ellis was second, 52-33, and Rosenbergus third with 52-37. Fourth place, 52-38. Fifth, 52-46. Though that was a very tight heat.
Yeah. This is probably the heat that I've been looking forward to the most since this morning. You got some of the best swimmers in the state racing in this event. You've got our distance champ, Jenna Kerr, coming up. You've got Annika Parkey, Katie Keene.
Okay, let me get to those names. Lane 1 from Wolfpack, Maya Arroyo. Lane 2 from St. Charles, Tess Stavropoulos. Lane 3 from Wolfpack, Julietta Tracy. Lane 4 from Barrington, Jenna Kerr. Lane 5 from Wolfpack, Isabella Chow. Lane 6 from Patriot, Annika Parkey, her first day here today.
She was here yesterday.
Oh. Lane 7 from Palatine, Katie Kuhn. Lane 8 from Rockford, Brooke Corrigan. And lane 9 from Hinsdale, Camille Zinnis. And again, we have no idea if someone was DQ'd until the final results are given to us.
Pamela Wu informed us that she sees them writing up some DQ slips.
They may have been.
So this is going to be a night. I think this is a five-way race right here.
Yeah.
I mean, you got state champ from high school, Julietta Tracy, along with Annika Parkey, who is a state champ, Isabella Chow, who is formidable, 50.4, your top seed.
It's definitely going to take under a 50-point, would you say, to win?
Absolutely.
Would you venture a 48?
I don't think they're going to go 48, but I do believe that we'll have 3 or 4 that are under 50.
I agree. Well, Jenna Kerr.
Looked like Jenna Kerr had a
reason.
really slow reaction, but a really, really nice underwater.
Yes, great
like
dive. Great entry into the water.
Yeah, exactly.
Slow reaction.
Yep.
She's not a distance champion for nothing.
Right.
But
Isabella, Parkey with those underwaters along
great
with Chow.
underwaters. Chow's first at the 50.
But you know after the 200 IM yesterday that Julietta Tracy has that monster finish. She ended up touching out.
Isabella Chow, though, well,
it looks like Parkey
just.
Parkey.
I think we have Isabella's parents right behind us, but Parkey has just dropped the hammer on this last 25 here.
Yep. Isabella, okay, so you're looking at 50.0 for Chow. Isabella. Nice swim.
49.44 for Parkey, 50.04 for Chow, 50.51 for Kerr.
Keene, 50.54, so she was right there too.
Great swim, ladies.
Mm-hmm. And you know, none of these girls are fully rested yet.
No. C-final for the men. This is also going to be a very fast race here. Lane 1, Adon Pedraza from Y2K. Lane 2, Lucas Fernandez-Geddes from Glenbrook. Lane 3, David Rosenbergus from Swift. Lane 4, Emmanuel Anguelo from Reach. Lane 5, Brandon Suliga from Hinsdale. Lane 6, Kurt Pennell from Reach. Lane 7, Patrick Radigan from Lions. Lane 8, Bryce Loger from Reach. Lane 9, Turner Ferguson from Wolfpack.
Bryce Loger looks like he's going nuts.
Scorching fast is Bryce Loger.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Pamela Wu is a huge fan of the Chicago Wolfpack. She's giving shout-outs to Isabella Chow, Julietta, and Maya. So
Loger, 22-2 to his feet.
Think about that relay tonight. You got the CWAC girls up against the Academy Bullets and Hinsdale.
And it's going to be a fast one.
Oh, yeah. Man, Loger is going nuts. He shouldn't have been in this heat, I can tell you that right now.
No, this is a missed swim this morning.
A little bit.
He's going to
this is going to be a 46.
46.5. Oh, by Loger. First place.
He this morning?
He was 47.66. So over a full second. Great swim there. B final. In lane 1 from NASA, Arjun Veer Gupta. Lane 2 from New Trier, George Angelov. Lane 3 from Hornets, Matt Vitev. Lane 4, Glenbrook, Jack Model. Lane 5, Patriots, Danny Castle. Lane 6, Wolfpack, Stevie Grud. Lane 7 from Barrington, Ben Rocks. Lane 8,
Rocks.
Ben Rocks
that
the
is
Blocks.
A great name.
Lane 8 from Hinsdale, Nemontis Zonis. And lane 9 from Hinsdale, Rubenas Stakavicius.
He's vicious at Staka. So we got some CWAC fans behind us. We love hearing the
excitement
roar of the crowd when
Ben Rocks.
Oh no, not Ben Rocks. Stevie Grud.
Steve Grud.
Apparently Stevie Grud is not natty, according to PJ Nolan.
PJ Nolan call out a lot of people.
Is having a little issue today with people who are natty.
I think that's just his stick.
Apparently.
Shtick.
And it looks right now like Stevie Grud does have a little bit of natty.
It's Ben Rocks.
Oh, Ben Rocks, but Stevie Grud's right there.
Yeah.
1,500's behind.
Ben rocked that 50. Ha!
Yeah.
But Grud is right on his
heels.
You
got Grud and you got, looks like Vitev, and then Ben Rocks.
Oh, Grud's with a strong finish. But lane 5 here.
Wow.
Castle with the reach
nice.
and the win, 46-75.
46-75, 46-77, 46-78,
oh my
46-79.
That is amazing.
That is, and 46-89 for Model.
400ths of a second between first and fourth.
Yeah.
That might be the closest finish I've seen.
Right.
Ever. That's amazing. You know what else was amazing, though?
Motley Crue?
Yeah. But Loger's time would have won that heat, too.
You're right. I saw that. I was thinking about that, 46-5.
Lane, where are we here? We're kickstarting my heart. If I could have seen these guys in their heyday, I would have loved it.
Oh, without question. Would have been one of the best concerts ever.
That would have been great. Anyway, lane 1 from Glenbrook, Colin Zhang. Lane 2 from Hinsdale, Brody Marset. Lane 3 from Hinsdale, Jonathan Wang. Lane 4 from Glenbrook, Dominic Mazurik. Lane 5 from Hinsdale, Vidar Karlbaum. Lane 6 from Wolfpack, Joey Countryman. Lane 7 from Patriot, Kevin Obochi. Lane 8 from Palatine, Matt Stelmazak. Lane 9 from Y2K, Lars Rausch.
A little side note, Colin Zhang in lane 1 was the 200 breaststroke champion, went under 2 minutes last night. Really, really nice swim.
That's a good swim. Lane 2, Brody Marset with
likes to beat himself up. It looks like
smacked his
Look
chest
at those
pretty
hands.
hard.
Those handprints are. Hopefully they came from
There's a lot
himself
of,
and not somebody else.
I would imagine that's pretty tough. I'm not sure what the holdup is here. There we go.
There we go.
And they're up on the blocks.
And this one is purely simple. Get up and race.
Clean start on that one. Let's see who's out in front. Oh, Vidar with a great underwater.
Yep. Did you see how he brought his hand around with his turn?
Yeah, that was weird.
That's. I used to do that when I was 12.
My Zurich with the fastest 50, 21:58.
Vidar right behind him, 21:74.
Zurich is
and then
just
Obochi,
crushing.
21:77. Yeah, Mazurik looks like he's in the lead.
Let's see if he can hang on here.
Good underwaters.
Good
by
underwater.
Mazurik.
Bit of a rough breakout, though.
Yeah. Vidar's
Put
coming
his head
on.
down
Look
early.
at that. Vidar's
early.
going in. Vidar.
To the wall.
Oh, wow.
Mazurik, 44.92.
Holy cow.
Vidar Karlbaum, 44.93. Great finish.
Yeah,
Countryman in third, 45.54. Nice job, gentlemen. Great race. I thought
races,
Dominic had put his head down just like a stroke too early. He didn't breathe from about the 15-meter mark in, and I think he needed to maybe take one more stroke. He's not quite ready for the no-breath last 25.
KDG.
Caleb Dressel special.
We knew that Annika was at the meet yesterday, but thank you for letting us know that. We appreciate that.
Yeah, he corrected me. I wasn't here yesterday.
I'm a corrector by nature. And we've got our Go Megan here, so I'm assuming we've got a Megan coming up. Uh-oh, it must be Megan Seago.
Yeah.
YouTube Lover 35 giving a shout-out to Megan.
This is event 31, women's 200-yard butterfly. In lane 1 from Academy, Yaya Nikula. Lane 2 from Neptune, Melanie Angelov. Lane 3, Olivia Kowalczyk from Rise. Lane 4 from West Chicago, the aforementioned, which is my favorite word today, Megan Seago. Lane 5 from Hinsdale, Malika Putakum. Lane 6 from Patriot, Maddie Hayashi.
Who's out like a...
Lane 7, Amelia Coffey from BR Ryle. Lane 8, Avery Watson from Reach. And lane 9 from BR Ryle, Kessa Labare.
I'll tell you what, Nikula and Hayashi are out nuts. Interesting turn from Angelov in lane 2.
Maddie Hayashi is way out in front early.
Okay, so now that you're looking at Maddie Hayashi, your thoughts on side breathing on the fly?
Well, I personally do not teach that. I think that it takes a very, very flexible, very good butterflyer in order to breathe to the side. You got to have some strong flexibility and some. I mean, she does it okay.
She does it quite well. She should not have been in this heat looking right now.
I would say that is not a way that I would teach.
Although she
breathing.
is fading a little bit. 33, 33. Rest of the field coming in 34s.
35s.
Seago with a 33.5.
But yeah, Hayashi and Yaya down here in lane 1.
That's a great name.
May be able to catch her here at the end.
I had my first Yimmy yesterday.
Yeah, I see him. That's
She's not quite going to get her, but Hayashi with a smoking swim. She was at 2:11 this morning, 2:05.9.
And Yaya with a 2:07.4.
From a 2:13.2. That is.
It's a great swim, ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie Tracy shorts.
Joey Countryman is the GOAT. Did you know that, Case?
Everybody is the GOAT. You can't have everybody as the GOAT. The GOAT is an overused phrase. Sorry. Not sorry. Quit using the GOAT.
I did
not. Not everybody can be the GOAT.
PJ Nolan said
to
Joey Countryman is the GOAT.
Talking to PJ Nolan.
Okay, all right.
Nobody is the GOAT.
Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
Okay, Michael Jordan. But yeah, Charlie Tracy, who we were just talking about earlier with the permanent tattoo, I believe.
Hey. Charlie's tattoo permanent?
Has the. Oh.
Just informed by Brian Tracy that Charlie's tattoo is in fact not permanent.
Okay, Charlie, your dad is behind us, right?
Yes.
He says your tattoo that looked kind of cool if it was real.
But I heard your shorts are terrible.
Yes. Oh, I gotta name. I gotta name the swimmers here. Lane 1, Elizabeth Lahman from Hinsdale. Lane 2, Jenna Hendrickson from Wheaton. Lane 3, Tess Walsh from St. Charles. Lane 4, Lauren O'Connor, Academy Bullets. Lane 5, Maggie Nowak. Reach is not there. Lane 6, Emily Weingist from FMC. Lane 7, Elizabeth Nowraki from Academy. Lane 8, Annika Donovan from Glenbrook. And lane 9, Otzi Gomez from Reach.
So 207 and 209 separates the top from the slowest seed.
Out 27.8 here, O'Connor. And
did she just swim the 200 back?
Maybe. This is always an argument about LeBron versus Michael, and I just say 6 championships, and then there's no other argument.
I've never heard the argument because there is none.
So we have leading here at the 100 mark, O'Connor, 58.9. I coach from
58.9. That is ridiculous.
That's a solid out. I am the senior coach at Delta Aquatics, YouTube lover, and the noise here is the head coach at Peoria, the Paw.
The Paw.
Paw.
The noise is from Paw. Thoughts on Daddy LeBron James? I don't have any.
all the teenage boys think that LeBron is GOAT.
Well,
I have the same argument with my son.
Oh, yeah.
Nice try, gentlemen.
Yep.
It's not happening.
No, you're never going to convince me that LeBron is better than Michael. Michael is the GOAT. But, right now,
Oh, that was a really short underwater by O'Connor, but Weingast is coming on strong.
And the Rockies right there, too. But Lauren O'Connor still pushing. I mean, she was out 58-8.
Weingast with the best finish here.
Yeah.
205.70. Now Rocky, 206.24. And O'Connor, 206.73. Close behind her, Donovan, 206.81.
Yeah. Good swims.
21, PJ, 21. I beat you. All right, a final. No.
Charlie likes this song.
Didn't Charlie just swim?
Yeah, he did.
Is he
Charlie, you might need to get off your phone, buddy.
Is he watching the YouTube?
No, yeah.
Is he in the pool?
Yeah, you should be warming down, Charlie, so
yes.
Get to it.
Lane 1, a final. Kelly Shortall from Academy Bullets. Lane 2 from Bloomington, Allie Straub. Lane 3 from Patriot, Mylena Busma. Lane 4, Izzy Bowe from St. Charles. Lane 5, with a tough double, Anna Kaparki from Patriot Aquatics. She just won the 100 free. Lane 6, Amy Duhamel from Hinsdale. Lane 7, Haley Johnson from FMC. Lane 8, Kendall Maulers from Academy Bullets. Lane 9, Enya Linson from St. Charles. Noah, I am a lover, not a fighter. I would not fight anything. I enjoy all our animals.
Noah, I've got a riddle for you. As I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Every wife had 7 sacks. Every sack had 7 cats. Kittens, cats, sacks, and wives. How many were going to St. Ives?
Well, the ideal length of the beard is no longer he's not the beard anymore. He's the noise.
Oh, so. No, he'll be the beard again.
2 inches. 2 inches is the ideal length, Charlie. I don't think you could probably not grow a beard, though.
Charlie,
you think Charlie could grow a beard?
Not right now, no. Not a prayer.
Do you think he could in general?
Babyface Tracy?
I mean, looking at his dad behind us, I'm not sure the dad could grow a beard either.
He's got a little stubble on his chin, but not too much in the way of the beard.
No. Anyway, we're off. So, what's the strategy here for Annika? She raced like literally 10 minutes ago.
I would absolutely tell her to go out smooth, long and smooth on her first 100, and let her underwaters do the work.
Yeah,
and
she is an underwater specialist for sure.
And
but that gets tough in the 200.
It sure does. I mean, you're fighting all that lack of oxygen going to your lungs and all that. So if she can still hold on, she's going to be just fine. But Amy Duhamel's really going out with
putting up
strong.
A fight for sure. But Parkey, 57.6 in the first 100. She going to go under a 2 minute? She's going to be close.
Yeah, she looks like she's starting to push it.
Yeah, she doesn't even look like she's tired yet. Right? She's
to be honest, she doesn't look like she's trying. That's the mark of a great swimmer.
That's why butterfly is beautiful. When it looks
but
this
look
good.
At Amy Duhamel.
Yeah, they are both just neck and neck here.
Amy is crushing it.
Let's see.
30.95. She was out faster.
Yeah. This is going to be a great finish here. They're going to have to come back 31.
In order to break 2 minutes, but
Scotty from Hinsdale jumping up and down, getting a little excited.
Yeah,
Let's
Duhamel
see what happens here on this last 25.
These underwaters play out. Duhamel.
I don't know that Parkey's going to be able to finish, but
look at her go. Look at her go.
She's fighting.
Look at that.
She doesn't want to lose this race. She put her head down. Who to the finish? Oh, man. 159.29.
2 100s.
2 100s. Parkey.
Both of them back at 30 points.
31. Great race, ladies. Great. Parkey without the 100 free.
How many great races have we had tonight?
We've had some great races. Parkey without the 100 free, though, I feel wins that handily.
I'm not so sure.
I don't know.
Duhamel looks like she could have.
She raced for sure. She gave everything, but I don't know. Coming off that 100 free that's a no joke race. For sure. All right. Men's 200 butterfly. Lane 1, Ben Stevens, St. Charles. Lane 2, Peter Carroll, Fox. Lane 3, Isaac Sherman Academy. Lane 4, Augustus Lapis, Neptune. Lane 5, Sebastian Labuda from Hinsdale. Lane 6, Anthony Rakowski from Palatine. Lane 7, Adam Gaffney from Barrington. Lane 8, Andrew Simonek from Hinsdale, or Hickory Willow, the power of the shorts. Lane 9, Ed Stewart, Vernon Hills. If one of the cameramen want to zoom in on the backstroke flag with the guys with the shorts. You
can see the greatness of Tom Rieman's shorts. Is this? Boom.
And we're off. Oh, we were waiting on to find out if there was an alternate here, and Sebastian Labuda is a no-show. I think the greatest tattoo this weekend is walking below our booth right now.
I would absolutely.
That is everywhere, and on the neck. I know they're fake, but
they're still pretty awesome.
That's intense.
Is that Parky?
No. That was the other girl from Patriot.
Oh, that's Milena Busma.
So, sorry, Tracy. Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie.
Hey, you want some tuna? Bah.
Out first, Stewart.
28-35. Nice. 54-2 for Sherman right behind him. And I'm sure they can't see each other, so they have no idea.
My concern with Stewart is how high he's coming out on his breath. It's really high. And he's double breathing there with that head, double bouncing.
Yeah, he's starting to go vertical.
That is a concern. He's definitely very wavy.
Definitely right now the fastest guy is Lapis.
Carroll, 29.9.
Yeah.
From Fox on that 50.
Boy, look at him go. Right now, I'd give the slight edge to Stewart, as he is half a body length ahead. Sure. Outside smoker again.
And
look at Lapis.
He held on. He held on for the whole race. 154.9. Wow. We were 159.9 at 9.
Carroll with the fastest last 50.
Yeah. He was 159.9 this morning, Mr. Stewart. He dropped 5 seconds.
Jeez.
That's
I'm sure that Vernon Hills is pretty happy with that swim.
Probably. I don't see her smile very often, but I do think I see a smile now. B final, heat 2, men's 200-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Dawid Turos from Coho. Lane 2, Luke Martins from Fox. Lane 3, Alex Pierce from Tide. Lane 4, Martin Nowak from Reach. Lane 5, Aaron Grigorovic from Wolfpack.
Looks like they're rooting for Aaron.
Lane
Charlie
6,
Tracy.
Dan
Let's go,
Janitis from Academy. Lane 7, Michael Pollock from Wild Kit. Wild Kit, first mention from them for me.
Yeah.
Lane 8, Ryan Fours from FMC. Lane 9, Michael McNally from BR Ryle.
So we're supposed to watch the first 100 from Aaron here.
Bet, gentlemen, bet.
All right, Casey wants to make a $100 bet with you guys.
No,
he does not.
I do not want to make a $100 bet.
He doesn't want to make a 100-cent bet.
Aaron
Because gambling is illegal at Bushwood, sir, and I never slice.
Oh.
I'm going to have a fun ride home, I can tell you that.
I bet you are.
Sleep deprived. Yeah, this should be great. 2-hour drive to Peoria. Holy cow, look at Fours.
Fours out.
And
fast.
Turos.
24-4.
24-6 for Turos. 24-7 for Janitas. Sheesh. Fours and Turos is going for it. These guys must not have used up their legs enough this weekend.
No.
Oh, it looks like, 52-9,
53-2. 53-9 by Aaron.
So
let's see who's got the most grit on this last 100. Charlie Tracy says it's Aaron. But Fours is just extending his lead on that 25. Now a full body length ahead of everybody.
To see how he holds up on this.
29.9 on that 50.
The fastest one was him and Pollock, and then 29.8 for Luke Martins. And then 29.8 for McNally.
But he's not relenting on this race here.
No, he is pushing with everything he's got.
That's a cliche if I've ever heard one.
Never. Look at Wild Kit.
Fours and Pollock. Pollock trying to reel him in, but not enough. But Fox down here in lane 2.
Yeah.
Martins.
Luke Martins with the back half. Him and Pollock were great.
Your winner, Fours, 153.89.
Led
Second
from
place,
start to finish.
Martins, 154.34. Third place, Pollock, 154.64.
All good drops, boys.
Nice job, gentlemen. On to the final. The final individual event of the weekend here.
Senior Champs, final individual event.
Man, it's gone so fast.
It sure has, Case. You know, I wish we could do this every weekend.
Well, maybe one day.
How about next weekend?
Maybe next weekend.
Right,
I think we should.
Good.
I think we should.
Yes, it was a great effort from both Ryan and Aaron. Good job,
This
fellas.
is Mom's Spaghetti, the name of this song.
I'm going to go with
who sings this?
Oh, yeah, this is
Mom's Spaghetti.
No, this is Lawrence Welk, isn't it?
Mom's Spaghetti.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Lane 1, Velazar Filipov from Neptune. Wow, 14-year-old making the finals
Nice.
of the
good for him.
200
We'll probably
Solid.
talk about him next week.
Maybe, unless he's got a very unfortunate birthday.
Yeah, which would be rough.
Should have held it in another week, Mom. Number 2,
we got
Danny
Vicky saying, "Let's go
Sanhayurski
Neptune."
from Reach. Lane 3, Jaden Gamilla from Hinsdale. Lane 4, Henry Guo from Hinsdale. Lane 5, Diego Rosario from Patriot. Lane 6, Ben Longway from Scout. Lane 7, Kyle Algram from St. Charles. Lane 8, Josh Fujimoto from Bloomington. Lane 9, Michael Wyrocki from Glenbrook.
Side note, yesterday, 500 free, you had Kyle Algram in lane 7 against Josh Fujimoto in lane 8. And Kyle touched him out by 1,100. So.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see. 151.2 was your top seed, Diego, this morning.
So right now we've got somebody really going hard for Velazar Filipov for Neptunes. We got Vicky. Somebody says they think that
Henry Guo
is going to win. Somebody saying go Diego.
Fujimoto outlasted the wall.
Fujimoto is that back half swimmer.
Oh, for sure. Out front, though, Diego Rosario from...
No, lane 1, too.
Rosario.
Wow. You know,
24-6.
I'm going to bet that these guys have a really, really good second half because they're out about as fast as Fours was in that second or in that last heat. Although he did take it out like a champ.
He did. He did go 153.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
He wasn't very far off of these. But down here
Diego
in
lane
1, Velazar, no fear at 14.
No.
Just getting out after
he's
it.
Going,
he's second
that's
place,
awesome.
53.0. Rosario, 52.4 right now, your leader. But he's just
look
getting
at how
stronger.
smooth. Look at those hips. Look at how smooth his hips are coming out of the water. And he extends every single
stroke.
He's got a nice
stroke.
Yeah. That's a beautiful looking stroke. I'm surprised he's not going longer on the underwaters with how good his fly motion is.
But yeah, he's pulling away here.
27-9.
He was 27-7, 27-9.
He's definitely going under 150. He might go 147, 148.
No one's gonna come close to him
unless something unfortunate happens, which I'm sure it doesn't look like it's going to be happening anytime soon.
That was a great underwater there too.
I got to tell you, I love this 14-year-old in lane 1 though. Look at he is fighting.
Yeah, he is. Go Neptune.
149.9.
149.9 by
Rosario. He faded just a little bit.
Second place, 151.3 by Guo. Third place, long way, 151.4. Hinsdale, 151.7 with Gamilla.
And our 14-year-old ended up 6th.
Yeah, 153.78. Yeah. Dropped a couple seconds. Good job. Diego, your champion unofficially.
KDG with a yay, Diego.
And now
we're going to take a break.
Take a break as we get the awards together.
The fastest event of the meet, the 400 free relay.
Well, that would be the 50, but sure.
Well, that would be the 50, but sure.
All right, we'll see you. Awards. Women's 100-yard freestyle. In 9th place from Wolfpack, Maya Arroyo. In 8th from Hinsdale, Camille Zinnis. In 7th from Wolfpack, Julietta Tracy. In 6th from St. Charles, Tess Stavropoulos. In 5th from Rockford Marlins, Brooke Corrigan. In 4th from Palatine Swim Team, Katie Kuhn. In 3rd from Barrington, Jenna Kerr. In 2nd from Wolfpack, Isabella Chow. And your champion with a time of 49.44 from Patriot Aquatics, Annika Parkey. And your awards for the men's 100-yard freestyle. In ninth place from Hinsdale, Jonathan Wang. In eighth from Y2K, Lars Rauch. In seventh from Hinsdale, Brody Marset. In sixth from Glenbrook, Colin Zhang. In fifth from Palatine, Matt Stelmagic. In fourth from Patriot, Kevin Obochi. In third from Wolfpack, Joey Countryman. In second from Hinsdale, Vidar Karlbaum. And your champion with a time of 44.92 from Glenbrook, Dominic Mazurek. Awards for the women's 200-yard butterfly. In ninth place from Academy, Kelly Shortall. In eighth place from Academy, Kendall Maulers. In seventh place from Reach Aquatics, Maggie Nowak. In sixth place from Bloomington, Allie Straub. In fifth place from Patriot, Milena Busma. In fourth place from FMC Aquatic, Haley Johnson. In third place from St. Charles, Izzy Bowe. In second place from Patriot Aquatics, Annika Parkey. And your champion with a time of 1:59.29 from Hinsdale Swim Club, Amy Duhamel.
What a great race.
Awards with Mom Spaghetti.
Awards.
200-yard butterfly. 9th place from Glenbrook, Michael Y. Rocky. In 8th place from Bloomington, Josh Fujimoto. In 7th from Reach Aquatics, Danny Sanahershki. In 6th from Neptune, Velazar Filipov.
14-year-old.
In 5th from St. Charles, Kyle Algram. In 4th from Hinsdale, Jaden Jamgamilla. In 3rd from Scout, Ben Longway. In 2nd from Hinsdale, Henry Guo. And your champion with a time of 1:49.90 from Patriot Aquatics, Diego Rosario.
Speaking of Kyle Algram, got to give a shout out to his brothers who are listening.
ISU.
I just met their mom. They're over at Iowa State.
The Cyclones.
Apparently,
Right?
apparently
Cyclones?
they think we're pretty funny. So
Oh.
we got to give them a nice shout out. Thanks for listening, guys.
You don't
your
think
brother's
they're
great?
having a drinking game, do they?
No.
Oh,
No, they don't do that in college.
no, you're correct.
The only group that does that are the Delts from Faber College. Those are the only, yeah. Nobody else does any drinking,
0.0.
Mr. Blutowski.
Blutowski. 0.0.
0.0.
All right, relay time.
Looks like
I
Glenbrook
think.
is not swimming.
That's why they don't have any names here.
Right.
They must have swam in the morning.
Here we
All right,
go.
relay. We have the
Relays.
names.
And we're going to give them to you.
Definitely not in Iowa because there's so much more to do than drinking in Iowa, right, Jack? All right, so
Jack and Chris.
Jack appreciated our shout out.
Thank you, Jack.
Is there a word we need to say? Roxanne, red light.
Put on the red.
Roxanne.
No, I'm
Red light.
going to pull my best Eddie Murphy impression here.
No, please don't. I don't think that's safe.
All right,
All
let's
right,
rock
lane
this.
2, Reach Aquatics.
We
Lane
don't have
3,
a 3.
no lane 3. Lane 4, Hinsdale. Lane 5, Wolfpack. Lane 6, Patriot. Lane 7, Hinsdale B. Lane 8, Patriot B. Lane 9, Academy Bullets.
You watch Kit Schneider, and you see how she launches herself off that block. She pulls on that block with the intent of breaking the block. I love that start.
Yeah, Kit Schneider, your leader right now at the 50. Followed closely, though, by Tracy.
Breath.
Tracy right on her heels from Wolfpack.
I don't think that's Julietta. Julietta's actually anchoring. That is Maya Arroyo, I bet. Or Isabella Chow. It's Isabella Chow. Maya's on the...
Oh, that is Isabella. They
yep.
changed the order on us a little bit.
Boy, look at Isabella Chow go.
49.9 by Kit.
50.0.
50.0
That was
by
actually
Trout.
faster than what she did in the...
Yeah, just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
And now our second swimmers, just Fontana in 2, Stavropoulos in 3. Looks like, is that Zinnis in 4?
Camille Zenas.
Is that Arroyo in 5?
Yeah.
Korova in 6. Parlberg in 7. Donovan in 8. And Conklin in 9.
2-horse race. Camille Zenas. Oh, look at that. Look at Maya come back.
Whoa, that was a great turn that
It
she
really
had.
was.
As they touch first at the 200 mark. 26.6 coming home for Arroyo. The record, 3:20.21, might be in danger.
If Julietta...
Let's see, we got
Well, you got-
Morgan in lane 5 and Adler in lane 4. Lane 2 from Reach, we have Strong. Lane 6, Wilhelm. Lane 7, Capello. Lane 8, Gatone. and lane 9, Murphy.
I don't know. This is going to be tight.
This is going to be a very close race here.
You got
Chow and Duhamel, right?
No, you got Tracy and Duhamel.
Oh, Tracy and Duhamel. Tracy with a good start here. Good leg there.
They're going to have to, if they want the state record, they're going to have to go 48s.
That's not happening. But Tracy with a blistering first 25 here.
Julietta knows how to take it out.
Close that gap and taking it off.
Duhamel, though, we know is comes.
Tracy out to 23.6. Holy cow. Flying.
7.
Parkey out to 24.2.
Yeah, she'd have to go at 23 again in order to get that.
I'm not concerned about her catching him, but Tracy's having a monster anchor.
And I think the CWAC folks behind us are really enjoying this swim.
Little bit excited for it.
Nice, 3:23.48. Wow.
Tracy with a 49.8 anchor there.
Good race, ladies.
Wolfpack unofficial champions, 3:23.48. Hinsdale second, 3:24.80. Patriot in third, 3:27.97.
Woo!
Oh, that's
we got the old Wolfpack Nation behind us.
I think a nation is bigger than 3 people.
Not necessarily. Hey, we got them all here.
All right. Final event of the weekend. Final event. Men's 400-yard freestyle relay. Lane 1, Team Millennium. Lane 2, Reach. Lane 3, Glenbrook. Lane 4, Patriot. Lane 5, Hinsdale A. Lane 6, Hinsdale B. Lane 7, Wolfpack. Lane 8, Academy. Lane 9, St. Charles.
Hinsdale A, Hinsdale B. Looks like Joey Countryman out there, along with
21,
Carl Baum
21.
and Nate Harris.
Abochi,
Then you got Abochi's right there,
he's out
too.
front, 21-9 or 21-7.
Carl Baum with that unorthodox turn.
Weird turn. Like he's turning with one arm.
Countryman's going for it.
Countryman.
And Vidar Karlbaum.
Vidar with a 45-40. Countryman with a 45-6. Not sure who's, let's see, second for Hinsdale, I believe, is Gilbert.
And
Hinsdale
Marcette.
B is Marcette. Wolfpack, I think, is that Heinlein?
That looks like him.
And then lane 4, Castle for Patriot.
Danny
Swimming
Castle.
on the lane line.
Yep. Trying to ride the wave.
Ride the wave.
Yep.
Ride the wave.
Smart move. Boy, man. Gilbert extending a big lead.
Gilbert with a 45 as well. So
did he take a breath?
Moves to Rosario in 4, Guo in 5, Zonas in 6, and I believe Ferguson in 7.
Yep.
And then down here in lane 3, Fernandez Geddes having a big 50. Yeah, fastest one, 22.0.
Yeah,
record
Hinsdale's
256, not in trouble today.
Not in trouble today. He might be in trouble next week.
All right, now we're at the anchor legs. Roush in 1, Loger in 2, Mazurik in 3, Serrano in 4, Gamilla in 5, Wang in 6, Zach Grudd in 7, Lindstrom in 8, and Kramer in 9.
I'm going to say that Glenbrook's going to get second here.
21-2 by Mazurik.
Yeah.
That is fast.
Looks like it's going to be Hinsdale, Glenbrook, and
anybody's race. For
oh,
third
no.
here.
Look at Jackson there from Chicago Wolfpack's going to end up third.
Missouri with a 44-0 anchor.
That's
Hinsdale A, 302.5. Glenbrook, 304.6. And Wolfpack A, 305.94 are your top three. And that does it for the events. Any final thoughts, Mr. Derek?
I got to tell you, like I said on Friday, I think from top to bottom, this state is getting a lot better at catching up from what happened on COVID. I think we had a couple of years where we had some good studs, but not a lot of depth. This
Correct.
year, you're looking at a lot of great swimming from top to bottom. The top 27 in each event, they were really, really solid swims by everybody. I look forward to seeing how these guys do at their last meets. I could see quite a few relay records getting broken. I imagine we might have a couple of state records, maybe by Annika or Jenna Kerr or
Leah Hayes.
Obviously, Leah Hayes.
We haven't seen her at all this weekend.
But I mean, those state records could be in jeopardy, and it just shows, a lot of great swimming by Illinois.
Yeah.
And looking forward to seeing how we do, when we go to our
across the
respective
nation,
meets
right?
across the nation.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I agree. It was a fun meet. It was a fast meet. I think next weekend is going to be just as great.
I think it's going to be ridiculous fast.
I think our age group swimming is out of this world here in our state, and we're going to do well. So before we sign off, we're going to go let you know that the ladies high point winner with 119.5 points from Barrington Swim Club is
Jenna Kerr, who finaled in all of the freestyle events.
Freestylers, and also was your distance champion.
Right.
And on the men's side, from Hinsdale Swim Club with 123 points, your individual high point champion was Jaden Gamilla.
So, looking forward to some great swimming next week.
Looking forward to next weekend. I enjoyed the weekend here with you.
Likewise.
With
not so much with your ankle.
No.
Nah.
That's okay, though. But then, we're all right. And to our fabulous team that puts this all together, we thank you very much.
You guys are the best. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
They can't hear you, but we can see you. We see you.
Well, it's better that we see them than anybody else see us. Right. I mean, nobody wants to see that.
We appreciate all of your help. So thank you to all. Thank you all for listening. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know next weekend when we go live from Hobart, Indiana.
Hobart!
Home of the Brickies.
Woo!
We will see you all then. Thank you very much.